Good morning, students. Today we will start chapter 7, Geometric Constructions. Before we start with this chapter, students, let's recall regarding geometric instruments. We have done this in previous year, but still I want to introduce you. You all are familiar with this instrument. It's called as ruler or scale. Using this instrument, we can draw line, segment, ray. Is it clear? Then we have protractor. This instrument is used for measuring angles. We can draw angles of different measures. We have done this part also in the previous year also. Okay. Then you have set square. Okay. Set square is used for drawing perpendicular, okay, or making right angles. Is it clear? Because both the arms of the set square, they make exactly right angle. Okay. You have two types of set squares. Okay. One has measure 30, 60, 90 degree, and another has equal sides, that is 45, 45, 90. Okay. And then you have compass. Is it clear? Compass is used for drawing circle, okay, for drawing perpendicular bisector. Different uses of the compass is also there. Okay. So for geometric constructions, we are going to use these instruments. Now let's start with the first one. Our first construction is drawing a perpendicular to a line at a point on the line. Okay. Now there are three methods for this. We can use set square, we can use protractor, and we can also use compass. So we will see one by one how can we draw perpendicular using these three instruments. Okay. So remember, we are drawing a perpendicular to a line at a point on the line. Okay. Let's see how we will draw this. First of all, we will take a line. Okay. So I'll draw here a line. I can name this as line L. Okay. Now take any point on the line, because they are saying you have to draw perpendicular from point on the line. So I will take a point here. Let's name this point as P. So I have to draw a perpendicular passing through this point using set square. So our method is using set square. Let's see. Okay. Any one of the set square you can select. Okay. And now keep the set square like this. Okay, one of the arm is coinciding with the line. Okay, and another arm must coincide with the point which you have selected, that is P. You can see here, and like that you can draw a perpendicular. Okay, then you can extend it using scale or set square itself. The same line can be extended at the bottom. Is it clear? So now you have got a perpendicular. Okay, perpendicular means a line which makes right angle with another line. Okay, both the lines making right angle. Okay, so if two lines are intersecting at right angle, then they are called as perpendicular to each other. Okay, you can name it something. Suppose I name it as PQ. So you can say that line PQ is perpendicular to L. Is it clear? You can see here, you have to draw a line. Take any point, keep your set square in this way, coinciding with the point, and draw the perpendicular. Okay. Now the next method, using a protractor. Okay. As you have seen just now, a perpendicular makes right angle with that line. So what we will do, we will take a line again. Okay. I'll draw here a line. Okay. Let's name this. This time I will name this as line M. Take any point here. I am taking here point M. Is it clear? Now what I have to do? I have to use a protractor. Let's see. There is an intersection point here. So this intersection point has to be on the point M, and this 0 line, initial line, must coincide with your given line N. Okay, see here, intersection and the line must coincide, and then mark at 90 degree. Where is 90 degree? You can see here. Okay, so after marking 90 degree, take a scale or ruler. From point M to the required point, you can draw a ray like this. Okay, so this is required perpendicular. So it is perpendicular because this line is making a right angle. Is it clear? So you got the second method also. So for drawing a perpendicular to a point on the line, you can use set square, or you can also use protractor. Okay, now we will see third method, that is using a compass. Okay, so first of all, again take a line. Okay, I will draw a line over here. I can name this as, again, suppose it is line L. Take any point over here. Let this point be A. Okay, so now I have to draw a perpendicular passing through this point. Okay, using compass. Now let's see how to use the compass. Okay, see to it that this pointer is exactly equal distance. Adjust any span of your compass, okay, so that it should not cross the line. Okay, and then from this given point A, you have to mark arc on both sides of the line. Okay, see here, to your left, to your right. Is it clear? Now what you have to do, the next thing, now keep it at any one of these intersection point and take more than half. Remember, this is half, you have to take more than half, anything more than half. If you will take less than half, what will happen? That arc will not intersect. So remember, you have to take more than half. Okay, and then on any one of the side, you have to make an arc somewhere in the middle. Okay, and without changing the span, come to another point and repeat it such that the previous one will be intersected. See, I have not changed the span. The span taken from this side more than half. Without changing that, only you have to make the arc. Okay, if you change it, then it is not a correct perpendicular. Okay, so now you have got an intersection point here. Okay, let this point be B. Now take scale and draw a line passing through A and B. Is it clear? See here. So you got line AB perpendicular to line L. Is it clear? So what we have used here? Compass. I'll repeat this step again. I have drawn a line. I have taken a point on the line. Using compass, you can adjust any span. Mark on both sides of the line. Okay, left and right. Then take more than half of this distance and make an arc on any one of the side intersecting each other. Okay, and then intersection point and the given point has to be joined. This is your required perpendicular. So students, you can see here we have got three methods for drawing perpendicular from point on the line: using set square, using protractor, and using compass. Okay, so you have to practice it, all three methods. Okay, after this we are going to start with practice set. Okay, now let's see practice set 39. Problem number 1. Draw line L. Take any point P on the line. Using a set square, draw a line perpendicular to line L at the point P. So name is given, so we will follow that same name. Okay, so let's follow the instructions given. Okay, whatever is said in the question, we will follow the same instruction. Okay, so our first instruction is draw line L. Okay, so question says that draw line L. Let's draw. So I will draw here line L. Line doesn't have a fixed length, so you can draw anything. Okay, name it line L. Whatever name is given in the question, you will write the same name, line L. Okay, take any point P on the line. So any point P on the line, I took here point P. Is it clear? Now what is the instruction? Using a set square, draw a line perpendicular to line L at point P. So while drawing, I have to make sure that it must coincide with point P. Okay, I can extend this. If you want, you can use scale also, or if you want, you can use set square. Okay, so if I have already drawn the line, you can keep the scale over here and you can draw the line. Okay, that makes it easier for you to draw the line downside also. Okay, so this is your required perpendicular. Okay, so you have to name something. It is perpendicular at P. Let's name it. I'll write here M. So you can say that line PM is perpendicular to line L. Is it clear? Now let's move to the next one. Draw line AB using a compass. Draw a line perpendicular to AB at point B. So first you have to draw line AB. Then using a compass, draw a line perpendicular to AB at the point B. So we have to do the same thing with the different instrument. This time I will not use set square, I will use compass. So again, draw line AB first. Okay, so I am following the instruction given in the question. I will draw line AB. So they are saying AB, so you have to take 2 points on the line. Okay, so it becomes AB, right? Now using compass, draw a line perpendicular to AB at the point B. So they are saying at point B. Okay, so from point B, what you have to do, take compass, make arc on both sides as I have told. Okay, while giving the example, then take more than half. See here, I have taken more than half, so just extend it more than B. Okay, anything more than B, it is not fixed. It should be more than half. You can take here also, you can take here, but it should not be half or less than half. You cannot take it here, you have to keep it more than half. Then make arc on any one side. Now don't change the span and then intersect the previous one. Okay, now using ruler from point B and the intersection point, now you can draw perpendicular. Okay, you can name something. Let's name it as BC and make sign of right angle. Okay, so line BC is perpendicular to AB. Okay, this point is not given in the questions. We can take any point to name it. This is line BC, which is perpendicular to line AB. Is it clear? Now students, we'll see problem number 3. Draw line CD. Take any point M on the line. Using a protractor, draw a line perpendicular to line CD at the point M. Okay, so let's follow the instruction again. So I will draw here a line CD. Okay, name it CD. Okay, take any point M on the line. So I will take a point M. Always take this point wherever you have to draw perpendicular. That point should be somewhere in the middle. Don't take it at the corner, so it will be convenient for you. Okay, so line CD and there is a point M. So I have to draw perpendicular at this point using protractor. So let's use protractor. What you have to do? This intersection point has to be coincide with M. So let's keep it like this. Baseline, that is 0 line, has to be coincide with the given line. Okay, it should not be up and down. And then mark at 90 degree. Okay, once you mark at 90 degree, then you can use scale. Okay, using scale, draw a ray. Okay, this is your required perpendicular. Again, you can name something over here. So let's name it MN. Okay, so MN is perpendicular to CD, or NM is perpendicular to CD at point M. Is it clear? So we have seen, we have taken example as well as we have done all three types in practice set 39. Is it clear?